Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Bassi has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that he's extremely physical and utterly committed, the kind of defender strikers hate to come up against. Having someone like him at the back helps spread confidence throughout the whole team and tends to have the opposite effect on the opposition.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And this is Ibrahimovic, and the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shoots! It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Thuram. It's a good foot in there.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the through ball, and he's managed to get free. Shot, surely! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lorient looking to pass their way through. Eze. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Vieira. Bassi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Thuram. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Lorient are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rice. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's straight offside.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That has been cut short. That's a sharp pass. Well read, nice interception. Eze. Granit Xhaka. Martinelli. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Martinelli. Ibrahimovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Osimhen. Thuram. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Rooney. He is through here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's on Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vieira powering forward here. Big chance! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Frimpong. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rice, and it's Eze. Now it's Thuram. And here's Osimhen, spread it left. Now it's Martinelli. That's good play. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Van Dijk is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That ball looks a good one. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Lorient really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will...
Chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Lahm. Vieira. Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Thuram. He's had it taken off him. He's under a lot of pressure there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Lorient needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's lost his man here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Osimhen. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Over to the left. Now it's Martinelli. Foot in. Well, that defending it. And it's been given away. Mateus, a picture of focus and alertness. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Oakland Roots clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the pass is intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's picked it, climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Lorient certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Eze, great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Rooney. Rooney, he could be in here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Eze. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now this could be a chance. He has found a way through. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Martinelli was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Eze. Now it's Thuram. Rice. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Rooney. Frimpong does really well to win the ball there. And it's Eze. And here's Martinelli. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. They've got a corner here.
Changement pour Lorient. Le numéro
Corner
7,
number 2 then.
le numéro 15, le numéro 41. À leur place, le numéro 13, le numéro 22, le numéro 4. Changement.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Lookman. Shorlinton. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe. Just a decent chance! Greenwood. Oh, good-looking ball. Ball played for Lookman. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Osimhen. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Lookman. Tries to play it through. Cross into the box. A mighty effort! Goal! Deep into injury time! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Japan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the...
And he shoots! It's bounced back, and again! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Linton. And here's Thuram. Thuram. Ruben Neves. Now it's Kane. Now it's Pires. Oh, that's fabulous. Pires. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pinches it off him. He's picked his way through, and it's made its way to him. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. He is through here. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Pires. Real chance! Japan have their second corner now. Punched away. Backward it goes. Great ball. And a chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been cut short. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, good ball! Oh, that is a good... There's the shot! And here's Eze. Eze showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Jordan Henderson. And it's Kane. That's an imaginative pass. Tomori gets over and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Madueke receives it in a wide position. 15 minutes till half-time. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rice. That pass isn't the best. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Kane. Threads one in. Great ball if he can... And the finish! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A case now of complete control. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rice. Now it's Thuram. Madueke. He has found the way through. Crosses it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tomori. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Kane can be a real threat inside the box. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Kane.
Japan are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way through zone.
Great chance! It's fallen loose again! Neymar plays it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Passes short and sharp. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Jordan Henderson. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. He might be in here. He's through and all. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
It's become a case of men against boys. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Carlos. Big chance, corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Lorient have the chance to go the other way. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thuram picks it up out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Adams is there to clear. Nicked it back promptly. That's tidy. This looks chance! It's a loose ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Neymar. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Pass somewhat off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Osimhen. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Linton. Jordan Henderson. He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Referee has just said play on. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So a chance here. What can they make of it? Brought out the best in the keeper. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Dink through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Osimhen. Well, that has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Perez. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And it's Eze. Neymar gets a foot in here. Henderson concedes a free kick for that. Now this could be a chance. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's been shifted off it. Linton. Now it's Thuram. Now he's got space here. Shot a goal! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Now it's Osimhen. Oh, good take in a good area. And that is masterful. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Poulsen, nice interception, well timed. Goulet, Alexander-Arnold. It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. Osimhen. Osimhen's cross. Good read, needed to be. Foden. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. Yildiz. Greenwood. Foden. In with the challenge. Rice. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. Guardiol. No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Now it's Yildiz. Goulet. Played down the flank. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Upamecano. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's De Bruyne. Goes for a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Now it's Goulet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Delivers the ball. Foden. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Foden. Still goalless. Referee has just said play on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Poulsen. A probing pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. What a throw in. Yamal. Could be danger here. Poulsen. Just eases him off the ball.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That was mighty close. Saliba goes direct. Now it's Poulsen. Passing is crisp and sharp. Goulet. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Osimhen. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Foden. Can he get on the end? Chance for a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Osimhen is onto this, and that has put paid to that. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. De Bruyne. Bassi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lookman. Now it's Osimhen. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they're not going to make any further progress now. The muscular approach does pay off here. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Spectacular save! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yildiz. Looking to play him in. And he shoots! Poulsen gets flagged offside. Lookman.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Poulsen. Now it's Yildiz. Foden, played into space. Osimhen looking to get on the end of this. Gabriel. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Yildiz. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Yamal. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. and evident annoyance. Oh no, what has happened here? Look at the space here. Foden. Now this could be a chance. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Paulson. Greenwood.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That's a little off target. And it's De Bruyne. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's playing...
Lookman! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lookman actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
That could spell trouble. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
He is through here. Rice. That's a good ball. Takes a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
There's the shot! Goal! Japan! And again they hit the front. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Osimhen really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's on it, can he get away? Foden. Xavi Alonso. And he cuts out the supply. He's in a great position here. Vardiol. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played, well played. Rice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they've been given a corner. So, third corner of the game. Has a look and plays it forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good ball, good take. Osimhen! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Tries a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Foden does well to get it back. Japan have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Arda Güler. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's had a shot! just cruising. They are cruising. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Japan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He has found the way through. Osimhen receives it in a... Oh, shooting chance! Brilliant from Osimhen! He's got himself an absolute peach. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So is this the start of a comeback? Delivered... Oh, he's decent chance! He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price.
And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Fernando Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Rafael Leao! Goal! Atalanta! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for a runner. Kimmich in acres of space out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rafael Leao. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Tries a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Guardiola gathers from the goal kick. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now this could be a chance. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Oh, crossbar! And he's heaved it away. Osimhen. Well read, nice interception. Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's an imaginative pass. Well, it looked promising. Mbappe has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now there's a fine ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Yildiz. Neatly clipped into space. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Yildiz simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Atalanta presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Calm as A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Atalanta are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gravenberg. Fletcher. Played into space. Oh, important interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. He's being urged to shoot. Pass somewhat off target. And Torres! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Poulsen. Xavi Alonso. Gravenberg. Looking to play him in. Lovely. He's had a shot! It's a goal! They're back within reach!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Gravenberg. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Atalanta 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. That gets things going for the second half. Threads one in. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Kimmich, and he's managed to get free. And it's Fletcher. Gravenberg. And that's a good ball. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a good spell of possession, this. Yildiz. Osimhen. Good ball, good take. But that has not gone well. Gravenberg. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now that's well seen too. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ambitious ball here. Granit Xhaka. Darren Fletcher. And here's Vinicius Junior. Upamecano tries making a foray down the right. He's in a great position here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Granit Xhaka. Yildiz. Kimmich. There he goes, motoring forward. Brilliantly cut out. Poulsen. Osimhen. That pass has been well intercepted. Kimmich. Fletcher. Gabriel. Rice. And it's Rice. Guardiol. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Xavi Alonso. Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. Xavi Alonso and Gravenberg, and it's Fletcher. Arsenal finding their passes, aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. He has found a way through. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aim forwards. Gravenberg. Darren Fletcher. It's Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's superb. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Atalanta have themselves a chance from the spot.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Gravenberg.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Yildiz. Well, there's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. Eder Militao providing an outlet on that flank. Yildiz. Just 5 minutes left. Park Ji-sung. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? Rafael Leao. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's not got that quite right. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a
Pulsen. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball, and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient, possession-based game.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Torres. Now it's Raul. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Osimhen. Nicely worked. Girassi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Osimhen. Osimhen! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Pisa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Girassi. Osimhen. Yildiz receives it in a good position here. Girassi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Isak. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, shooting shot! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 7, Eze.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Played in deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Arsenal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Pisa clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Eze. Half an hour played now. Yildiz going face-to-face with his great rival. Bassi proves just a little bit too strong and claimed it back swiftly. Knocks it into space. And that's a good-looking ball. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he welcomes it in. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Osimhen. Now it's Yildiz. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Guardiola. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. And this is Raul. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Eze. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Eze. Girassi. Raul. Now it's Torres. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Can he finish? He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rui Costa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernando Torres. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Osimhen. And he plays one through. And it's made its way to him. He's shifted. Real chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Rui Costa.
Pisa have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's a good ball. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today to please take...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Joelinton. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Toure gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Fiore, and he's got... Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Fiore, fake shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
First quarter of an hour gone. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Forlan.
Boca Juniors are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's found a way through. Flashes it across. De Gea claims it. Safe hands. Poulsen. Vietnam trying to walk. Fiore! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Toure goes short. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Poulsen. Now that looks a decent ball. Just the keeper to beat! Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Yildiz. Fiore, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And it's Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. Fiore, he has a look up. Oh, that was vital. Fiore, Forlan. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can they get him away? Nicely aimed pass. Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Boca Juniors are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And here's Osimhen. Fiore. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Yildiz. Poulsen. Adams concedes a free kick for that. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Adams. 5 minutes till the break. Rummenigge. Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. Yildiz. Now it's Poulsen. Osimhen. Now it's Yildiz. Oh, good take in a good area. Eze. Eze touches it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Gives it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Eze. Forlan. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Eze. Adams kept aware. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rummenigge, who does have an assist to his name. Shifted it to the flank. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And that has put paid to that. And this is Forlan.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Beckenbauer. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Threads one in. Oh, well played. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Can he get on the end of this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Fiore thinks about the shot. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Yildiz. Floated through. Brilliantly cut out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's been shifted off it. Fiore. Yaya Toure. Now it's Forlan. Fiore. And he's in on goal. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And he plays one through. De Gea can get it clear. Now it's Osimhen. He's in a great position. There's the shot! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. In comes the corner. Beckham, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's David. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Back into the middle. Batistuta. Rice.
Boca Juniors are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Guardiol gets over and intercepts. That is ended up in no man's land. That is Conte. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! Now, in he goes again. It's hit the crossbar. Cross from climbs up big. He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Eze. Ball played for Lookman. Granit Xhaka. And it's Rice. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Robertson. Pinches it off him. And he's forced to go back. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Conte. For Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? Schneider. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never...
Beckham!
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Frimpong gets it away. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Now it's David. Cafu. Robertson. Boca Juniors can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Rice. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckham. Played into space. And he shoots! They've done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Xhaka. Just 5 minutes left until the break. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dunk with the clearance. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And that's put paid to a promising move. David ploughing through the middle. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Somewhat off target. And this is Batistuta. Great vision. Now it's Szoboszlai. The ball goes in. Frimpong clears it away. This possibly the last play of the half. And that was very necessary. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And a quick reminder today.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
That gets things going for the second half.
Boca Juniors really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. David really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a goal kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That is good strength.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No, that's been intercepted. Frimpong. Boca Juniors are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now he's off and running. And it's Xhaka. Now it's Rice. Gets a good foot in there. Szoboszlai. Schneider. Could move up a gear here. Robertson. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball. Big chance! Liverpool get their fourth corner. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And this is Batistuta. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Eze. He's found a way through. Eze. He stands tall and strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Ambitious ball here. Vardiol calmly anticipates. He's had it taken off him. Beckham. Robertson. That looks a good ball through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's away! Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And he's quick to get it clear again. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dunk cuts it out. Robertson threads one in, and he welcomes it in. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Schneider. Oh, shooting chance! Now that was quite some save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Up he goes! And he's there to clear it. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Schneider. Look at the space here. And he's gone backward here. Ball comes in. Bassi. And there goes the final whistle. Boca Juniors have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating,